Why, hello there, Internet, and you amazing, beautiful creatures of the beyond. Let's see where we left off. So we've gotten this beautiful mission to go and check with this guy. And what was the mission here? Go to a size. Okay. His mission was to infiltrate. I have a feeling we'll need some marines, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I suppose. Do I have anything on me? Not really. We shall see. We shall see. We are supposed to visit this planet. Whoa, I didn't see that storm. Oops. Well, c'est la vie. C'est la guerre. And I suppose these guys are not going to like us. It's an armada! What the hell? Run away. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I'm sure that we won't be able to defeat this. So, maybe if we go stealth, but we'll still need... Oh, run, 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 run. Okay, I'm gonna try to go stealthy in there and maybe bring some marines with us. Where is Corvus? And we shall see. Maybe 200 marines. Well, maybe not that many, but... I was not expecting an armada over there. I was expecting some forces, but not an armada. What? Somebody is waiting for us on the other side? A poor pirate? No, that's a loot or something. What are they attacking here? Bounty, 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 bounty. Oh. Weird. Well, plan B. Let's take these guys. Let's get rid of these things. And most of you. Let's see. We'll need to get rid of the majority of you guys. And I'm just gonna take one of you. Now, I'm not sure. Might need more, we might need less, but we shall find out soon. Well, that's a lot. We only did 24? Interesting. Let's take the other one as well. I might need more space for the Marines. There is a specialized ship like this. That's a phase. But we do not have access to it. At least not at the moment. Okay. And I think we need to get more of... Oh gosh, you do not have any mercenaries here. Disappointed. Let's go here. I'm sure there's some mercenaries there. Now, I could confront that armada. But it's a pretty big armada and... I think we need some capital ships for that one. But we're gonna play it smart. Oops, I forgot. Stealth? Only 18? I know what to do. Hmm. And it's not good to piss them off as either, because then we cannot land on the planet because of the recent conflicts. Even if we turn our, I mean, if they cannot detect us, maybe they'll let us on, but I'm not sure. Let's not risk it. Let's just go stealthy, because we are smart. I hope we're smart. I don't know. We shall see. Story, story, story. Pam, pam, pam. Let's go here. And I doubt we shall be detected, although I do carry... I do have two freighters. What do we have here? Nothing. But thank you. Why not? And facing the ludic path forces are not fun, and they don't have any super great ships either, so it's not like you're gaining something incredible. I've seen a ship over there. Did I? Well, yeah, there is one. There it is. Let's check it out. We never know what we get. And we get nothing. Ah, well, we got some weapons. That's interesting. Very few weapons, but still. We'll put it in our loot. Okay, now let's start thinking smart. We need to get in here. So I'm gonna jump directly into the sun. I'm gonna go stealth. Oh! Okay. I don't know why he went through the storm directly, but whatever. Whoop. Okie dokie. Karaoke. What's this? An abandoned space dock. Okay, now we have to be a little careful. Save. Bam! No worries, no trouble, no nothing. And we have some mercenaries here in case we really need them to complement the rest of our squad. Although, what else do you have here? So, whoa, 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 whoa. 900? Well, we should sell this. Bam, easy money. Super easy money. Okay, where was I? Well, we didn't sell a lot, but we got a nice little profit. Um, Take a shuttle down to the dock. Find someone well connected to bribe for information on Borneo. So... Hard drinker spacer. Let's see, what kind of a freighter does he have? Ah, this isn't worth 11,000 credits. It's battered, it's nah, 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 go away. Let's see this guy. You take your time drinking tea, and of course it's tea, and asking around, eventually finding yourself at a table with a Mammon's men, a free agent who interfaces between patterns and the outside world, while despised by both. Well aware that he will sell any useful information you let slip to pathers or pather hunters, you say. I'm looking for someone who may have joined the path. I'm looking for someone who recruits for the path. I'm searching for a man called. Should we just open with this one? He might get suspicious on us, and I'm not in the mood to get into a fight with these two ships because we're gonna lose tremendously bad. We don't have a lot of speed. Mm. Let's try it. So this guy, the Mammonite, repeats as if writing it to a permanent memory. A name is good, very specific. I can make inquiries. He smiles, then holds up a finger for the proprietor's attention. Another round, then points it at you. You're paying. Of course, I'm paying. I will set up a meeting with a friend. He gives you a look. Not a good friend, not too close. Just a talking friend. Good business, 5,000 credits. You're a big captain with a big fleet. It's nothing, yeah? Well, of course. It's just talk. How about 1,000? Nah, let's agree. It's always. It's not okay to bribe your way downwards when you're bribing. You transfer the credits to the sticky datapad offered by your new friend. I will make inquiries and you will wait and come back after 1 day for a good answer. He pounds a drum roll on the table and laughs as a pot of tea arrives. Tonight we drink and celebrate. Keep the party going. You drink with Mamonet, who indeed makes for a good drinking partner. He has many stories and matches you for tales of scrapes with irate pathers, pirates, and patrols. The Mammonite raises a hand to summon the proprietor again. Another pot of tea. Why not? We might get too drunk. One pot turns into two, then three. The night spins, a blur of sound and light. Another drink, bottoms up, tea house, lanterns, doubling, tripling. Oh, need to find the laugh. You've wrapping up your visit to the charmingly quaint facilities when you are grabbed from behind. A dark hood pulled over your head. You're dragged through a doorway somewhere with dank, close air, then out into the cold night. There's a thumb of raindrops and awnings. Ouch. Sharp, low words are exchanged between your kidnappers and muffled cursing from beside you. Sounds like Memmonite. You're pretty sure you're not as worse for the drink as he is, pretty sure. Hard to tell. Your head in a bag, with your head in a bag, of course. Mm, draw your sidearm. Oh my god, I'm not very good at speaking drunk. Draw your sidearm. No, let's not make this any more dangerous than it has to be. A gunshot, barely muffled by a sack of your on your head, claps your eardrums. You don't hear the Mammonites cursing anymore. The cold shock of dread sobers you. Ooh. More low talking. You're dragged a short distance, then lifted to your feet. We should speak face to face. You let the good walker see. The hood comes off. Oh, it's our friend, I believe. Been told you've been asking questions, the man says with a cheap smile. A tooth is missing, another cracked to a point. He smells of mildew and sweat, sorry. I'm Sedge. He graciously waves a hand to show you the dismal alley you find yourself in, toward the slumped form sitting in a puddle of its own blood. Welcome to my path. Oh, it's his path. Uh, you're you're the recruit. And who are you? He makes an expression of mock confusion. I just said I am Sedge. He drops the look. But you want to know who I am to the path? Who I am to this world? To people who might come here? Who I am to you? Who I am to what you are looking for? He corrects himself, holding up a finger. Whom you are looking for? I'm looking for a man. Well, let's ask why he killed him. That, Sedge looks down as if a stone on the ground. That got careless. That forgot that one does not speak easily of the path. That the path is sacred. It does not belong in the mouth of a decadent heathen. His eyes flickered downward again, like that. That led me to you. Will you shoot me as well? Mm, let's go with 4. Yes, you did him a mercy. He smiles again. You are welcome here. You're blessed. Peace and the hospitality of my people. I'm looking for a man called blah blah blah. Sech looks down away, making a show of thinking it over. No, do not recall the Jethro. The pooling blood is caught by a small stream of runoff and begins to wash a red stake down the alley. Show a picture of Bordan. You recognize him? Well, you slowly draw your tripod and activate Bordan file. There is a holo from before he left. I made the image blurred intentionally, so we do not know who he is until he is revealed. Mm, Sedge leans over and to examine it. Ah, he speaks without hesitation. Yes, I remember now. He went to Mazalot. Mazalot, why? Sedge considers his words for a moment, sucking spittle through his tooth gap. That man, his fate is true, Sedge wishes again. But he did not know his path. Sedge stands back suddenly, looking away down the alley. That a man could believe truly and not know his path. I did not like to see that. I told him he had no place with us. He speaks without meeting your eye. I was told he worked for a time, then bought passage to Mazalot. I hope they see what I saw, too, that he is unfit. You would swear the sage is upset. No more question, he spits. We are done. He walks away. You spot your sidearm on the ground next to Mammoth Knight's cooling body. Mm, hmm. Interesting. Should we let him leave? Should we shoot him? I think if we shoot him, this will complicate our mission. Although they are excessive. Mm, 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 mm. Let's watch him leave. Sage disappears down a side alley and his thugs with him. Well, he did save us, so why should I shoot him? You are left in a dipping alley with a corpse and a lead. Mazalot. Leave. What should we do? Open com directory? Do we have mercenary? Fear God. Monday. Lament. Amen. Spaceborn. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Nobody's here to help us. Go to Mazalot and find. Oh, Mazalot is another place. Yeah, in Zagan. Oh, I see. But why the hell are you here? There are no pathers here. Well, we'll just have to go our way there. Dun, 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 dun. I think we'll be alright. So, yeah, we did not need the mercenaries, but it's always good to have them. Just in case. I'm not gonna enable my transmitter, at least for now, because we don't have any escorts. Sometimes I kind of wish I could take the whole army and park it somewhere, in space, and then I could come back. It's kind of annoying to just leave it in our main base and then go back and forth. But who knows? This game is still in development. Many things can change and improve. Pum 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 pum. Let's see if we could find somebody. I don't think we need to be hidden. So, let's see. We're gonna go to the bar. Find someone well connected to bribe for information. You ask around about someone who might have connections with the path, keeping your language indirect. Spacers know that following local planetary rules and regulations is only really a game to be kept up. So you are only politely rebuffed and, in turn, politely turned down unwanted counter offers about irrelevant opportunities. Finally, you hit upon someone who seems to give the right responses. You slide over an extra drink. You were given to start the procedure of the right foot. I'm looking for someone having trouble finding the right path, of course. He nods and deliberately lifts your drink, holds it up toward you in a subtle toast, then takes a sip. You may not be as lost as you think, he says. I mean, information technology, less the tech, more the sales, distribution of useful information. He makes a show of examining the drink you gave him. This is nice to wet your throat. But I got a mighty thirst. Of course you do. Just info? Let's call it 10,000. Wait, was it 1,000? I didn't. Oh, shoot. 1,000 credits, and I will put you in contact with the Ludic Path. He says to confirm the substance of the deal and pokes a datapad from under his sleeve for your transfer confirmation. Transfer the credits. Tapper Andre. Yeah, well, it's good to pay them. We have plenty of cash. You touch the datapad and its screen flashes to a badge of the Mazalot Unification Authority Municipal Security. The agent gives you a little smile. Captain Callisto, by the power of the Mazal Unification Authority, you are charged with criminal conspiracy under the Interstellar Terrorism Statute of Hydrones on in legalese relishing the act. You consider your options. You suspect reprisal for dodging out of this enter- entrapment scheme will be broken at best. It feels like a credit rustling on to scam naive spacers more than any kind of serious investigation. Agent, I am acting on behalf of an accurate arc curate of the Church of the Galactic Redemption. That's not gonna help us much. So we can punch him and make a break for it, or let's try 6,000 credits. The official datapad disappears, and a different, somewhat more bettered one appears in its place. A credit transfer request await your confirmation. You may pay your fine right here. I understand that your expressed remorse for the breach of law, so I'll make sure this incident doesn't appear on your record. Transfer the credits. As he transfers chimes complete, the officer makes a perfectly insincere smile. Stay safe, citizens, he said. Hold on, I paid for the information. I expect to get it. Confusion, then a sneer glow on his face. Don't get smart with me, Spacer. You don't want to catch me in a bad mood. Shall we call the administrator and explain the bribe I just paid? Oh, his sneer falls. You wouldn't be so stupid. He looks says, would you? You give a little nod. Yes, you would. You're done for, stupider, and walked away intact. Before long, you've got the dossier on the Nile Viren's local Pather strongman transferred to your datapad. Contact info, addresses, and patchy bio. Operates compounds in all the major Ludic population center. Runs the path such as it is on Mazalot. You deserve each other, the officer grumbles, and as he makes his exit. So we upset him a bit, but it's okay. It's okay. So let's leave. Hmm. Ah, well, we needed this, guys. Prepare a raid on the compound to extract Jethro. Hmm. How many do we need, though? Before we do anything, let's see what we have here. So we can recruit some extra. Ah, this is interesting. I should buy this. But there is a problem. And there is a big problem. We are being seen. So let's buy ourselves this one. And I don't know. F. We need more crew. No worries, we'll get it. This will help us. This says close support weapons and countermeasure for ground defenses increases the effective strength of planetary raids by 100 up to the total number of marines in the fleet. So basically, it covers the losses. Well, it gives us support so we have less losses, and it covers up to 100 marines, which is good because we might need them. We don't have that many. So we need to auto fit this with custom confirm. I suppose this will do. Although I'm kind of curious, can I get that high resolutions? Oh, it does not have it. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we need more crew. I think this will do. And repair. And interesting. Um, let's save here. Maybe we don't need to do this. Okay, we're hidden. Nobody can see us. We can go and prepare for the raid, but let's also take this spot. Let's go and talk. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, damn it. Well, I'll just do it like this. You convene your senior officers to discuss an extraction. I suppose if you exit the planet, you cannot talk to. There was another way, maybe. And maybe we could have done it with a story point, but we'll do it this way. So, officer to discuss an extraction scenario for Bernenu, presumably employed or taken hostage by Virans. It is impossible to completely avoid the UMA defense network, although even cursory scans show that it is deployed to counter internal uprising rather than external raids. Persian League casualties can be minimized, but certain sensor stations and defensive batteries will have to be disabled to open the way for a certain assault of Viren's base. The Pathers are another problem entirely. Separate infiltration squads must simultaneously breach secure compounds located in the densely populated settlements. Casual use of heavy weaponry among civilians would attract unwanted interference both in the immediate operation and your future activities. You must strike everything swiftly, unrelenting unringly, and with a light touch. The Persian League is not currently hostile. Your fleet transponder is off, and carrying out a raid will only result in a minor penalty to your standing. So raid strength 224. We have 150 Marines on board. Fleet okay. Operation difficulty 200. So raid effectiveness. Damn. Uh, it doesn't say how many Marines we need. I'm gonna just buy some more because I don't wanna take risk on this one. Uh, well, YOLO, let's try it. Designate raid objectives. Oops, I have to click here. Will this be enough? The project marine casualties. Okay, let's try it. So your Marine commander submit a plan for your approval. Losses during the operation are projected to be heavy. There are a total of 136 Marine in your fleet. Objective target, okay. The Marines are ready to go, awaiting your final confirmation. We can use a story point, but there are plenty of Marines in the space to hire. Launch the raid. So we only reduced by 7. That's really good. We can recover this very fast. So your forces have suffered casualties. We lost 21. That's not bad. We gained 6,000 experience. You oversee the raid from your bridge, your fleet providing EU cover and sporadic fire support for any breaching drones and marine shuttles. The raid hinges on mere minutes of chaos, comms throughout the hemisphere crackling with static, and only tight beam relays able to pierce the raid of EM scatter amid clouds of chaff and disruption. Casualty reports roll in, displaying on your bridge, bleeding to fill the space with a bloody glow. In the confusion, more than one team reports success. This can be sorted out later. As quickly as they landed, your forces perform an orderly withdrawal, laying covering fire while howling casualties and prisoners. Continue. And we. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did we become hostiles? Ah, wait. Uh, that's kind of bad. So multiple prisoners have been taken and returned to your fleet. None matches the admittedly crude biometric data you have on Bernanio. Oh gosh, that's kind of bad. Go to the bridge. Oh, we got oh, okay. So he's upset with us. More than anything, Niall Virons looks tired. Not surprised. He seems to have been expecting you, but tired. His fine suit, hand sewn from the looks of it, is ripped and dirty. A medic has applied some derm patches. You've already been briefed on his status. Minor lacerations, contusions, nothing serious. I'm looking for this guy. Oh, guard, get this man some tea. Well, let's try to be polite, no? Uh, it looks like I just walk all over your path, huh? That's kind of being jerky. A quiet minute passes while some tea is retrieved. Violence stares at you and you at him. The guard sets a pot and two cups down. Violence lifts his hand, bound in a restrained cuff, on the table. Pour the tea. Let's be good hosts. You pour the tea in the two cups. Blessed peace upon us, Violence says, his voice thick with irony. I accept your hospitality and the welcome of your home. Have a sip of the tea. The tea is very hot and not very good. Some concussion of Genmod yeast grown in a vat, spinning around some Persian world or other. Vines matches your action and shows no sign of noticing the quality of the tea. I'm looking for Borneo. Yes, he says. I can see that all too well, Captain Callisto. You appear to believe that I have him stashed away somewhere. Um, have another sip. The tea is. Oh, okay. So where is he? Well, I believe I can answer your question, Vine says, if you would allow me to explain the situation. He clears his throat, ending in an uncomfortable cough, then begins. Bornanu came to this world asking about the Ludic path. He had asked similar questions on Charledon. He met with Sedge. He raises an eyebrow. Yes, he met with Sedge. I did not know this when he came here, but it was soon confirmed by my people. I invite Bornanu for tea, he paused. Much like you have invited me, though I must confess that my invitation was gentler by far. Anyway, he spoke. He told me why he came to Mazalot, the real reason, and who sent him. He gives you a moment to take that in. I did not offer him employment in any respect, nor, as it happens, did he want it. We come now to the crux of our dealing, Captain. I know where Bernard went next. I am willing to tell you, provided you give me my freedom. Hmm. Yeah, agree, Bernard, for your freedom. We like to be fair, no? In response, Violence drops his cuffed hands on the table with a clunk. He looks at you expectantly. Guards uncuff him. He rubs his bruised. He slowly. Oh, he not slowly, watching your face. He rubs his bruised wrists. I don't know the coordinates by heart. I shall need a datapad and a standard map of Mazalot. Okay, get him. He takes the datapad and manipulates the digital map with a skill born of familiarity. After but a moment, he pushes the datapad back across the table to you. A marker has been set on a blur outside of a minor settlement in the southern hemisphere. Some homestead, the Ludic settlers did not see fit to submit their names to the Mazalot Unification Authority's survey, so it is named only by a code assigned by a software in- inter- interpreter. That is where he went after he spoke. We spoke. My watches My watchers in the transport hub have not seen him leave the municipality. He shrugs at this. There are other modes of transport, of course. You should speak to with Bordanio. Mhm. For a pattern, your turn remarkably easy. Huh? Hmm. Okay, let's say thank you. He simply stares at you as this isn't worth a response. Okay, let's not be. Let's give him peace. We got what we wanted. Vines is escorted to a shuttle with others that he be released on the landing pad of wherever they happen to end up. He can figure it out from there. you're certain of it, you return to your command center. Let's take a shuttle to the coordinates. You order the shuttle prepared for descent to the coordinates provided to you by wires. Um, Bring a squad of marines as backup, scrub the launch, and consider your operation. Let's bring a squad. That's really good. So you order a half dozen of your most experienced marines, well, they're not very experienced, to don surface warfare stealth OP gear. Their outer suits shimmer and rustle, and six sleek black marines in light armor transform before you into a dusty haze, like a fiery killing wind of divine vengeance out of some ancient Ludic myth. Ooh. You have to but whisper the code phrase and they will perform a rapid assault to secure your position from most forms of military equipment available on Mazalot. Let's order a scan. Your sensors officer and analyst team perform a thorough scan of the coordinates given to you by Varens. The location is a lightly populated, poorly developed rural zone on the far fringe of one of the most unremarkable Ludic majority settlement. The land is nearly barren and bereft of valuable minerals deposit. Orbital imaging shows a small, struggling farmstead close to the coordinates given. An individual human appears to be present, though it would require observation over a greater time period to fully establish an accurate count of inhabitants. There are also what appears to be a collection of burial sites near the farmstead. At least, your sensor officer reports that's what it appears to be. Weapons, people, many things can be hidden, especially with their interface caused by the magnetic field. Okay, let's go to the surface. The spectra of changed particles interacting with Mazalot's atmosphere flare and break like ocean waves. Your shuttle descends in smooth, your pilot interfacing with the LEC Adicial local traffic control and receiving only token objection to landing near the Ludic majority settlement. Near is a relative term, of course. You're well over the horizon from all but a half dozen of the prefab hab units that have been dragged out here and modified by their inhabitants. Half of those appear to be abandoned, the surrounding field ripple with dust. Your shuttle lands, kicking up a cloud that wafts outward in a diminishing wave over a desolation of erratic boulders and ashy looking trees. I love how they do all of these descriptions, although it's pretty difficult for me to pronounce all of these adequate words that are so yummy. Before you is a modified prefab hub. A corroded, leaking irrigation system shudders unsteadily as it tends to an unhealthy looking garden grid. The adjacent crop field is quite dead. On the flight in, the shuttle sensors tagged a living human figure in the shattered grove nearby. Approach the grove. You follow a path toward the grove, sheltered from the dry winds by a low rise. It seems that the trees planted here collect almost enough moisture to survive, but not quite. Your marines whisper tactical call and response in your ear. Captain, the squad leader addresses you personally. Target ID confirmation. Visual match to Bourneau. Appears unarmed. Ooh, I already found him? Then the shade of the grove is speckled by light filtering through thin leaves. You find a large man in a long, dusty, hooded coat, almost a robe. His back is to you. There are a handful of ludic grave marked here, brightly painted with natural pigments. These look well maintained. The man's head is bowed, his hands uh, clasped in prayer. Okay, let's ask him. He unclasps his hands and turns to you. Yes, I am born anew. He looks over your uniform, then past you towards the ridge line. You came a long way and you brought warriors. He turns back to the grave. I counted two so far. What happened with infiltrating the path? You had a mission. I failed, he says. After a moment, he speaks again, and I confess I wanted to fail. After meeting the recruiter of Charles Chalcedon, Bornanu shook his head. Sedge? Yes, he looked surprised. That was his name. I did not like the man. I did not like the things I would have to do to make him like me. Bornanu looks away. He seems to be someone I might have been if I had lived a different life, walked a different path. The deed is done or not done. In your case, let it go. But you're not him. That is why Jasmine wants you back. You'll have to learn to be a lot less squeamish if you're to be a knight. Let's select option two. He gives you a skeptical look. The That worries me all the more. Um, did you lose someone? No, he says, looking at the graves. I never met them. Not when they were alive, I mean. This farm, what's left of it, they built it. So I was told. Why does Jaspis want you back so badly? The revered accurate, he says automatically. Sorry, he adds quickly, habit. They rarely drill it into you in the church. Oh, they really drill it. Okay. Accurate Jaspis told me I could call her Sop- Sophrania, Sophronia, as if I was family. She wants to change the path of the faith, I believe. She believes I can help her do it. But you're just one person. People died for me to find you. Mm, no one else seems to think much of you. She's getting a bit old. But you're just one person? Well, let's try four. Yes, he says at a glance at you, expecting some news of Jaspis' health, maybe. He turns away again. Time comes for us all. I expect she sees that. She wants to leave behind a world that's better, I think. An admirable cause. He grants acknowledgement, looking down and at the brightly painted graves. Is that your farm? Yes. Oh, it is. He looks down at the graves. It was. It was. Yeah. Okay. I've discovered that I'm a poor farmer, Captain. It seems like everything withers at my touch. Can I call you Jeff? From Jethro to Jeff? Mm, if you like, I can have found you dead here. Okay. He quickly turns to stare at you with a strange intensity. He begins, and his words catch in his throat. He breathes heavily for a moment, almost unsteady on his feet. Don't try for me. Don't try for real on me now. After a moment, he lets a breath out and then almost, but not quite, casually wipes a sleeve across his face. His eyes are red, you see. Yes, yes, I am well. Uh, is your offer serious? You would do this thing for me? Uh, of course, I just need a body substitute. Look pointedly at the graves. No, he says with a sudden ferocity. He catches himself, then begins again more calmly. And no, forget about all of that. I'm coming with you. You do not, with you to Gildred. I have to. Uh, well, hmm, perhaps I should have selected the first one. Ah, can I call you Jeff? He gives you a strange look. If you really want to, I suppose. Uh, Jeff. It is more efficient. Less ludic, you mean? He says with a smirk. I understand. I'm taking you back. Okay. He unclamps his hands and turns to you, of course. I kind of wanted to leave him there and continue his life and not become a knight. He definitely did not want to, but I was not expecting him to say, don't take one of the bodies from the grave. Come on then, let's go. Although I would have wished that I would have said, like, oh, come on, I was just joking. I don't want to take a body from the grave. But whatever. We shall continue. Okay, we made some people angry over here. And let's go back and return him to his rightful place. Although, let's be careful not to run into somebody. Okay, they don't seem to care about us, which is good. Damn, where is that exit? It's kind of far away. Okay, that is really, 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 really bad. Go out! Oh my god, run! Oh my god, there were so many pirates there. I should turn off the transponder. Whew. Whew, we got lucky. Maybe I should have jumped out of the sector. We don't want any interference in our mission, especially with the ships we have. Okay, let's turn this back on. Oops. No! What did I do? What are you? He's a ludic path. Well, he's not having much. I can disengage easily. That's good. Yeah. Should we accept the com request? Well, it's the ludic path. Let's disengage. The enemy forces harass your ships as they retreat, causing much disruption, but ultimately they do not force a battle. Let's also just run. Good thing we didn't get attacked because I did not have the ability to escape. Okay. Let's go to the surface. So your shuttle, blah blah blah, pass through the complex housing Jaspis office. Bornani watches the green world of Gilead grow below him. Hmm. How are you doing, Jeff? He smiles politely. Apprehensive, I confess. I believe I shall be punished by the knights, though the Reverend Arcurate may try to shield me. I shall ask her not to. An oath is an oath. I suspect there will be much silent contemplation and scrubbing floors. He looks sorrowful, thoughtful. Sorry. They do not like that sort of thing. I don't mind it. He turns back to face of Gillett. Okay, so he's not gonna get killed or anything. That's good. And if we would have accepted that I believe he would have been executed by the path because we're kind of I don't know. You are met on the landing pad by a solemn Ludic knight and an attending knight initiate. The knights frown deepest noticeably as they take in Bornanu. Knights Ailathus leads you to the accurate justice office in the otherwise judgmental silence. Bornanu takes his treatment in stride, enjoying the gardens and fresh air. Well, he, he was a poor gardener anyway, or farmer. Ooh. As you enter Justice office, knights okay to announce you as the accurate interrupts. Jethro, here you are, she says. Providence provides. Knight, okay, lets out a coat, and Justice responds by waving them away. As well as I must attend by way of efforts of the good captain whose footsteps I hear also. She smiles. She says smiling. For for least we forget the path of the righteous will not walk upon itself. Is that not so? Okay, so we improved our relationship with her. That's nice. Maybe she'll become an agent. That would be cool. Bordanio takes just his small, frail hand in his own. So she is like a mother figure to him. Yes, of course. Please, mother. Well, she has the rank of mother. You must not yet to get too excited. It's just me, and I have caused you much distress. Yes, and truly, she says, shaking Bordanio's off. And for it, you're already decided to undergo some senseless display of penance. I doubt not. An unseemly habit learned from the knights. Captain, she turns towards you. You must grow tired of this, so I shall be succinct. Okay, whatever that word is. You have my deepest gratitude. Succinct. Okay. My secretary shall see that you receive your payment. She aims herself at the doorway. Degory attend. Good luck, Jeff. As you leave with Degory, you hear Jaspis address Bornenu. The balance of power is changed. Both I and Fate's future have need of you. But why, Jeff? She asks. You don't hear his reply. It's like, what happened, Jeff? Continue. Well, that's really nice. We have improved a bit our relationship here and there. The soft spoken secretary produces an incongruous datapad from her robes and conducts the transfer of the accurate payment to your account. She then passes you off to the grim faced knight to escort you to your waiting shuttle. You return to orbit on it. Okay. Which makes me question one thing. Where are the contacts? Nope, she did not become a contact. That's kind of sad. Would have been cool to have a contact on the Ludic Church. Ah, let's visit the bar. Why not? What does she want? You look like you know your way through a jump point, she says, lowering. Okay. I know the location of an eradicator blueprint. 250,000 credits. Eradicator. Do we really need? Well, I'm not in the mood to do. I'll just buy the ships I want. These blueprints are when you start your own production, and we can find them later on. And it's not worth throwing money at this right now. Ah, I suppose we'll be okay from this point on. And I'll end the episode right here because next we're going to do this mission. Or no, actually, there is another mission that I've noticed, and it's here in the Sindrian Diktat, which I'm kind of curious to do. This one, I'm hesitant to start because it's quite a long mission, and it goes through a lot of steps, and it's a very good mission. It's kind of the main story. This was kind of a side story or a faction story, but the Galatia Academy is a larger story overall, and it goes through. Well, we shall see. I'm not gonna give any spoilers. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Uh, I sure did. Never played this mission before because this is from the latest update. But there is one more we shall have to try, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye 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 bye.